Welcome, folks. This is Tom O'Brien of TFNN. We go 5 days a week. We go 9 hours a day. We go 24 hours a day on the internet at TFNN.com. Always remember, folks, whatever you think about, you bring about. Whatever you focus on grows. Hope everyone had a great day, safe day. Let's make it a great night, folks. Let's take a look at one of our 4 agreements. Serve the one you love. Once you decide to be a couple, you're there to serve the one you love, to serve your love to your lover. In every kiss and every touch, you feel you're there to please the one you love without expecting anything back. Market-wise, let's take a look at it out here. We had the Dow down 10, NASDAQ off 10, S&Ps were down 4, gold contract up $9.40, trading at $1,721 an ounce. Silver up 45 cents at $32.27 an ounce. Platinum up 17 at $1,570 an ounce. Copper up a penny at $3.51 a pound. Light sweet crude up 47 cents at $86.15 a barrel. Bonds up a half a point at 146.06. King dollar down 2 ticks at 79.98. Now, King dollar, folks, is rejecting lower price once again. That wants to get into the 82 area. We're at 79.98 right now. Euro 129.57. That can't get any traction. That wants to get into the 128 area. The yen is up 18, trading out at 79.81. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Want to know what's going on in your world. In the world of the S&Ps, let's take a look at them. What do you have? Well, you get a flat market. We're at 1411. What we did, however, is this, is that we got to 1418.76, and the market couldn't handle higher price. You can see that straight across the board, folks. When our futures were up this morning, what you had, the FTSE couldn't hold higher price, the DAX couldn't hold higher price. That was as our futures were up. So what do we have? You got to a price point of 1418.76, couldn't hold the price. We did 798 million shares. Well, folks, you're coming into the downdraft that was created out there on the 23rd of October. This is building the beat. Well, what you have is this. You have a 100% sideways move of an ABC structure on the way down. Now, these are unusual, and this is what it is. When you get, let's say, A to B, you come down. You go, let's say you just go from $10 down to $5. Well, most of the time what ends up happening is that you bounce from $5 to $7 to $7.50. This market's so weak you can't even bounce. Got up there, rejected higher price, did it with lighter volume. What you set up for is you set up for the next leg down the marketplace. Now, the market can certainly go sideways, 2 or 3 days. You have building cause for the next move down. But that's what we have. That's on your S&P. We go to the Dow Industrials. We look at the Dow. Same setup in the Dow Industrials. The Dow got to a price point today of 13,189. Couldn't hold price. Closed at 13,096. Now, this is in the context, too, folks, okay, of window dressing. You have window dressing. We have end of the month. We have end of many funds, yearly funds, end of that year. NASDAQ Composite. Now, where the real clue was coming this morning, folks, in the market was talking, walking, and squawking. This is how you always, you want to put something together like this, and this is what it was. The NASDAQ futures were also up, folks. Well, if you read anything about Apple in the last few days, you had Tim Cook basically clean house, and the 2 places that he cleaned were pretty heavy, meaning the retail, guy in charge of retail, and the guy in charge of software for the iPhone and the iPad, and has been in charge of that. Okay, so in that context, it was like, okay, I was looking at Apple, says, okay, what's going to happen with Apple? So what you had is this. You had the NASDAQ up, Russell up, S&P's up. I'm talking the future market before, when we woke up this morning. You had the FTSE already pulling back down. You had Apple trading down 4 points. Well, this goes back to the structure inside the market once again, folks. What is the weighting structure? As soon as I saw that, it said, hey, guess what? It's not going to fly, baby. It's not going to fly. Why? Because the structure of Apple, the weighting structure is so large. And sure enough, NASDAQ couldn't handle it. Okay, so now where we stand right now, this is where this gets really wild. Okay, so NASDAQ comp is at 29.77. Now, the comp's going sideways, but the comp still looks like it wants to bounce a little, you know. So what do we have here, folks? You have a trader's paradise. That's what you have here, okay? You're in a very small range. You have a trader's paradise. That's the bottom line. Gold contract. Now, gold is talking, walking, and squawking also, and this is what it is. Gold gets to 1726 today. You do 111,000 contracts. Not enough. Not enough. And we have divergence, but here's where you go. We did 111,000 contracts. You're coming into, excuse me, folks, 150,000 contracts. Bottom line, the contract wants to do a leg down. You go to the GLD. We take a look at the GLD. What you'll see is it's screaming. The GLD today was up 90 cents. We did 4 million shares going into 13 million. All it did is close up the gap that was left over from the 22nd. Okay, now, bond market. We take a look at the bonds. What we had with bonds is this. Bonds rejected lower price. We're at 149.05. Bonds are going to make a run, folks. And the real question is, as you're putting this together, is that, okay, do we go sideways a few more days? Or does bonds go right after 150.09? If you see bonds going after 150.09, you just sell away in the market. That's the bottom line. Because what you have here, she's set up. She's been building cars right now, this bond market, since September 25th to break higher. Dollar index. We take a look at the dollar. What we have with the dollar, once again out here, is dollar rejected lower price, did it with lighter volume. That little baby is also building cars, and she's building cars for higher price. We did 16,000 contracts out here today. The 16,000 contracts were going against, going against a big number, folks. The 16,000 were going against 21,000, and she's building cars to basically overtake the downdraft that was created on September 7th. That's how this baby's set up. Now, here's the divergence, no doubt. We have one of the tigers in the den saying, hey, listen, you know, gold miners surge, and some of them did. We take a look at Gold Corp, though. Watch what you have here. Gold Corp up $1.49. Guess what? No juice whatsoever. This baby's going to come down and come down hard. You went up today with 4.2 million shares. You were going into 5.5 million. You know, there's divergence. There's no doubt about it. If you go to South Africa, what you have is Harmony set up, higher price. GFI is set up for higher price. GFI had a big day today. That's also set up for higher price. Let's get a Mark at Fort Collins. Hey, Mark, what's going on? You there, Mark?
Oops, yeah, sorry, I had you on mute. My bad. How are you?
Good, man.
Good. Hey, I am into a call position on Ford.
Okay.
I'm in a pretty sweet spot. I bought the November 17th expiration, and I bought the 10s, and I bought them for 36 last week. And I sold. I had about 42 of them. I sold half.
Good for you. Huge.
Today,
yeah.
Right near the highs, just to get. I got my money plus.
Right.
Sitting on the other half, and I'm looking for. It looks like the ABC up ends at about 1165. The question is, will I get that before the next 2.5 weeks?
Okay, so what he has here, folks, is this: is that he bought the calls for 36 cents. He's in the money. That was up 85 cents today. I took the B point out, took it out with volume. Let me pull this up on a yearly for basis for a second. Nice. Okay, so 1068. There it is right there. Okay. So
1165-ish?
Yeah, it's 1152 to 1204. Where I'm going, Mark, is this. Go to the 27th of April. That shouldn't have a problem getting right into that. There's nothing stopping us even tomorrow to get up to that level, man.
Okay.
And just, you know how the deal goes. Put the orders in. Have them in sitting there, man.
I already have one. I already have it there.
Beautiful, man. Congratulations, man. That's a great. Now what? This is also 1066. So you get 250, 980, 1080, 1180, 1230. So it's an ABC up to 1230. And that's 1204. That'd be a nice setup, man. Just get out before that level.
Okay.
Cooking, brother.
Thanks, man.
Have a great one. Have a safe one. This is Tom O'Brien. This is TFNN. Our phone number is 877-927-6648. You stay right there, folks. We're coming right back. We had the Dow finish down 10, NASDAQ off 10, S&P's off 5.5. We're going to be right back, folks.